Final Fantasy heading to the Nintendo Switch in April. Yes, 10-10-2. Yes, yes, yes. And also the remaster of Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. I think so. That's pretty great. Dragon's Lair trilogy is coming. A whole bunch of stuff. Let's dig in right after this awesome intro.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.
That's right. Gamestork delivers news, reviews, and playthroughs. Yes, yes. I don't know why I'm saying yes, yes today. It's like the weirdest thing on the planet, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. First of all, Final Fantasy is finally making its way to the Nintendo Switch in a big, big way. Like, this is so cool to me. I can't even begin to express my excitement about these games. And one of the big ones, Final Fantasy X, first of all, is one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. The final boss of that game just made me rage quit about 20 times. It just took forever, but also felt like I really accomplished something great when I played that game. I feel like people who bought the Nintendo Switch now, and a lot of the fan base probably have not played 10, 10-2, or 12, and so this is a really good opportunity to do that. 12, I was actually a big fan of Final Fantasy 12 despite all the flack, and I love the Gambit system. I think that the Gambit system was a lot of fun to play with, which is the battle system, and it's something that, let's be real, you either get it or you don't, and I'm kind of into that. But it's pretty cool. It looks like the 10 and 10.2 HD remaster will launch on the Switch on April the 16th, which is right around the corner. And then Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, is going to follow right there on April the 30th. You can bet your bottom dollar. This is something that I'm going to have day one, both of them. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh yeah, he's probably got that on PS4 and this and that. Yeah, I do. But for some reason, it seems like I can get around to playing games on the Nintendo Switch way better than I can on the other consoles. So if they're available on the Switch, it's a plus. I can hold it in my hands. I can walk with it. I can bring it places. And yeah, it kind of works out for me. So that's pretty great. Speaking of great games coming to the Nintendo Switch, Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and this is a pretty good game. This is from Capcom, and they announced that this is coming to the Switch. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They also confirmed that it'll have a few different physical versions in Japan, and they've said that those are also coming west, so that has been confirmed. Hey, a lot of their releases have been digital only, so this is pretty cool to see physical versions. I just released a video the other day talking about the digital version versus the physical version. And hey, for you guys who are into physical, here it comes. Dragon's Dogma is a really solid game. I love it. This is one, if I had to give it something, as far as a number off the top of my head, it'd be between definitely a 7.5 and an 8.5. And I know what you're thinking. It's two different scales, but I just need to play it again. It's been a while. But I remember having a very good time with this game, like super good time. And I can't wait to play it again. Super, super good. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. Looks like it's out. A bunch of reviews are out. And for the most part, this thing's doing pretty good. It looks like it's a 7 to 8. Games Radar gave it a 4.5 out of the 5-point scale system, and they were just kind of mixed reviews with it, which is kind of expected for your side-scrolling Mario. I had a talk with a friend the other day who said that he really wanted this game. He just didn't want it for $60, and I understand that. I think that's part of the something that's considered whenever you're reviewing a game ought to be the cost. Is it worth the cost? For the cost of what you pay, are you getting an experience that it warrants the cost? And that's the whole thing. When you watch videos and you're looking at this, the main thing you want to know when you hear something about the game is it worth my money, and is it worth my time? Now, money you can get more of, time you can't, so obviously that's more important. But I would say that Mario Brothers U Deluxe is definitely worth your time. Is it worth the $60? It depends on whether or not, first of all, you played the first one. I believe that it's an excellent deal, considering it involves the Luigi expansion, which adds a lot of difficulty to the game and a lot more levels, and it mixes things up, and you can also play as Nabbit. But this is one of those things. It's up to you. If you like side-scrolling Mario games, there are 2D Mario games, this is an excellent game. It handles multiplayer very well. So if you're playing with kids or something like that, yes, it gets hard, but it's also a lot of fun. And I'm super duper excited. This is really, really cool. It looks like the Nintendo Switch is still doing really well in as far as the Media Create sales numbers. They're outselling really triple all the other consoles month to month, and this is also for the system. Now, this also leads me to believe that something is going to come in a reiteration form. Now, I know you guys are thinking it's too soon for a reiteration. We talked about this a little bit last time, but the reality is let's face it, the PS5 is coming, the new Xbox is coming, and Nintendo's got to get their console better now. Like, they need to put this thing to where it can play more, longer, and better, right? So new screen, new battery, a little bit more power. That's what they need. And if it means a higher selling point, then just, launch another. This is a $250 system for the most part, and you could launch something that's also handheld only, which I just don't see Nintendo doing, because it seems like they're all about that gimmick. But you never know. Anything can happen. But what I do think should happen, and what I am hoping to happen, is that they will launch, with that trifold promise of, play more, play them better, and play them longer, which is exactly what they should do. They should hire me as a consultant to go out and market for them, obviously, because that would work. That's what the commercial needs to say. Play more, play that more better, and play it longer. More beautiful. 1080p and 60 frames per second on every single game on the go. Yes, yes, and yes. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I certainly appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe below to this channel. It'll help me out a whole bunch. It's that red button, not the blue one, but the red. And if you do that, hey, you'll be helping. Also, drop a like on this video if you like the content. If you don't like the content, you hate what you're listening to, don't even worry about it, man. Just go find something you like on YouTube and do your thing. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching. You're awesome, and we'll see you next time.